Virgo Libra, to your mid-month reading for February. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Valentine's Day. Welcome, welcome. And those of you who like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you and your energy. See what you're thinking and feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Virgo Libra. The best message for Virgo Libra, please. Best message for Virgo Libra. Five of Coins coming out. Someone's sad. Either you know that someone is sad around you and they're making you feel sad, or you are feeling sad. Feels like you might be rejected or neglected coming out in your energy, or you are neglecting and rejecting someone. Clarifying on the Five of Coins. This card's not only going to clarify on the Five of Coins, but the entire reading. Intuition saying, yep, one or the other, right? However it is you're using your intuition at this time, and this intuition is very strong. Knowing that they are rejecting you, maybe you're neglecting them too, right? You rejected me, so I'm going to neglect you. So even if you're writing me, don't talk to me, right? You've been rejecting me the whole time, keeping me out in the cold. Okay, let's see what's going on. Getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the present, the near past, and the near future. Discontent and boredom. Now, there's that Four of Cups coming up, talking about this discontent, feeling a little down, a little depressed, disappointment. Recent past, fertility is upside down. In the near future, we do have the throat chakra coming out. Okay, so getting straight over here to the fertility upside down, it's like your priorities are not doing good. It feels like your heart is, could be a little blocked at the time, but not feeling like you're getting the prosperities and abundances that you want. Feels like a person, feels like love. It's like you took on this whole new world. Hold on one second. Because I have the World over here, yeah, and then we have the Empress again. The Empress, of course, could be a Taurus, Libra card, so it could be yourself, Virgo, Libra, coming out with this Venetian side to you. Looks like your heart was kind of closed down. It does feel like you had this world, though. You're coming into this new chapter, this whole new understanding of maybe this person you might have been dealing with a Taurus. They are not nurturing your needs. And you have this understanding, and you might have left them and became single, but the World card can be a single card. A person who is becoming comfortable with singlehood. And maybe it's just because it's funny because, you know, in seriousness, they could still be your partner, but you feel single, right? Because they're not opening the heart to you and giving you that nurturing feeling with the Six of Staffs over here. So it's kind of like you could be together, but not feeling like you're really together because they're leaving you out in the cold, and they kind of been doing that earlier, right? Kind of leaving you out there in the cold, not feeling your best. With the Empress upside down, it's really telling me, you know, that there's that neglect again and the empty promises. So I think that however it was, this person was giving you a lot of empty promises and a lot of neglect then. But it was like you had the understanding that this is the way they're going to treat me. So I'm just going to kind of go into my own self-assuredness over here and just kind of build this new world for myself using your intuition. The intuition feels like they're not really going to give me the attention that I really want. So I'm just going to kind of, you know, counteract that with just, hey, fine, here I am, look at me, I'm Cleopatra, right? I'm King Tut, I'm Cleopatra, I'm living the world the way I want it to be. Even though deep down inside, I do feel like you still feel a little, you know, a little sadness. That is to be understood. With the Six of Staffs upside down, it's kind of like not, it's like saying, well, you know, you did this to me, but I'm going to take back what is mine and really fight for this, right? Because you're kind of, it's kind of like your own little like rebellion. It's almost like they were kind of irresponsible in the relationship, so you kind of rebelled against them and kind of, fine, look at me, what I can do, right? So it's, you know, maybe they're a little rebellious towards you as well, right? Going off, being a rebel. So you have the discontent and the boredom over here with the Five of Coins, not feeling your best over here. King of Cups, why? Why would they want to come? Do they want to come and offer you cups? Do you want them to come offer you cups? Do you want them to offer you cups and say, hey, I'm sorry for leaving you out in the cold? Do you want them to come back and finally apologize from the past till now, saying, I want to give you cups? Or are you going to even take those cups? I'm going to find out right now. Are they coming back? Clarify on the Knight of Cups. It just feels like if they do come back to offer you Knight of Cups, you're kind of like just now getting out of your head really about that with the Knight of Swords. You're really coming to the conclusion, you know, that they really put you in the Five of Coins. And you're really, you know, wanting this healing. I'm telling you right now, they're starry about you. I think they're coming back to offer. I think they're coming back to tell you, I'm sorry I put you in Knight of Swords. I'm sorry that I put you in Five of Coins. That's, I think so. I think some of you want them to do this. And for others, I really think they are coming back to tell you they're sorry they mistreated you, that they set you out in the cold, that they neglected you, that they treated you less than you were deserving to be treated. Yeah. And some of you are law and attracting this happening. Yeah. Some of you want this action to happen, and some of you law and attracted it, and it's going to happen. Eight of Swords, you're still stuck in your head. Someone's like, I'm not stuck in the Nine of Swords anymore because I have the realization of exactly what's going on, but that doesn't mean that I'm still not stuck in my head. That just means that I'm still a little confused. I'm still a little anxious because I want this magician to do so. Either that, or those of you who didn't law and attract this, they are law and attracting. They're taking this action. They want to come back and make it feel like it's magic. Like they want to bring the magic back. And some of you are like, don't do that. I'm an Eight of Swords. I don't want you to do that. You're confused. You don't want them to come and bring the magic. You're like over it. Take it how it resonates, because I'm telling you, some of you want this to happen, and some of you law to attract this to happen. And then some of you don't want this to happen, and they're telling you that's the way it's going to be. That's because some of you don't like being single. You thought you liked being single. You thought you liked the understanding of being single in the past, and then when they come back, it's almost like, you know what, I come to the conclusion with the Eight of Swords, I don't really like to be. I thought I did in the past, but I don't. That's why you law and attract them back. But then for some of you, you're like, The grass is greener somewhere else. I'll find somewhere else. Please don't come back. I don't want your magic. So it's really going to be different for everybody because I see it both ways. However, this person's still starry-eyed about you. It doesn't matter which way you want to see that. This person still thinks about you. You still put them in Eight of Swords too. So even though they left you out in the cold in the past, today they're thinking about it. And remember, we're in Mercury retrograde, guys. So yeah, and some of you are like, no, I'll find greener grass somewhere else. I don't like your pasture. And then some of you are like, yeah, I need my pasture back. I can't live without you. I really did miss you. I really wanted you to give me Two of Cups. And then some of you are like, there's Two of Cups somewhere else. Wow, this is definitely going two different directions over here. Okay, so with the throat chakra over here, you have the Emperor. Somebody's taking their empire back, and they're telling them that too. I'm sorry, I'm taking my empire back. And for some of you, you're sitting there telling them that you want them to be your emperor. You really want them back. You really miss them. So, you know, and you dream about them. So for those of you who want them back, and you've long attracted this because you really miss them, it's almost like your dreams are coming true. Your law and attraction did come true. They are coming back to you. They are steady. And then for others of you, you're like, no, I'm in control of my own empire and I can make my dreams come true. I don't, you know, I'm ready to work with what I have and I can walk away from this because I'm, you know, feeling fine. Yeah. So then you have the King of Swords upside down over here, right? Guys, this just doesn't feel favorable, okay? I mean, even if you want him back when he already did that, it's just unfavorable. With the King of Swords upside down, they're not very nice. They're not very kind people. For those of you who don't want them back, it's because you know that it's unfavorable to go back to them because they're a little controlling. You would know that they're not very kind. They have their moments. And you know that they would probably be loving to you for a while, but then they would give you Five of Cups again, or Five of Coins again. They would put you right back out in the cold. Yeah, the King of Staffs, it's showing they're manipulative. You know they can be a little egomatic, controlling. But for some of you, you feel like that's your Ace of Swords, that you have this under control, that you have this clarity. Those of you who want this person back, you have the clarity and understanding on how to deal with this person because you've been with them a long time. It's just that they kind of moved away from you, but you know how to make new beginnings with them and kind of grow with them. For others of you, you have the clarity and understanding that it is unfavorable. They are a little egomatic. They might be a narcissist. And you have clearly have the clarity and the growth to move past it and have the understanding of this is not favorable. No, it's not love. Because a lot of you might understand that this is not where you want your love to be. And for others of you, you might know that it's going to take a little more clarity to get them back to where the love is going to be because it's been a while. Doesn't look satisfactory. And that's because those of you who have the clarity and the understanding, you know that it would never be satisfactory. You could never get them to be the love that you're looking for others of you, and you're because you're in your intuition. For others of you, you're just like in your intuition to say, well, I need to keep continuing to work with them to get the relationship to the satisfactory state that I want it in. So you feel like you need to work together. And that's why you want them back, because you feel like, I understand this person and I want to work with them because we really are close knit. It's just they're emotionally immature, and, you know, but we're good for each other. I don't really see that though. And because I don't see any growth with this person. So, I mean, I'm going to just be honest. The honesty of this thing is there is no growth with this person. This person is emotionally immature, and where you think that you might grow with them, I think it can only go so far, because the love is upside down. They don't really know what love is. So, you know, they need to grow, but there's no growth. I don't see that happening. So those of you who want this person back, I don't see it being satisfactory. Just, that's how I feel, okay? That's exactly what I see. That's what I hear, that's what I see. It's not gonna happen. Now, that doesn't mean it's for everybody, okay? I'm just saying in the majority thereof, it's not gonna happen, okay? They would have to surrender to the understandings of what love is and what the truth and justification of what true love is. But they would have to take a huge transformation with the death card. So take it how it resonates. Okay, because otherwise you guys are just going to keep fighting. Yeah. And then you just keep going back and forth with the Eight of Staffs. Please accept my apologies. Please this, please that. With others of you, you know that there's not going to be any justice here. You already know that they're not going to grow. You know that there's nothing going to be there. The only thing you can do is transform and use your clarity to fix this. Yeah, because all they're doing is offering you, if you stay with this person, all they're going to do is offer you confusion all the time. I don't really see any justification here. I mean, you know, you take it how it resonates. I mean, if you can get them to where you think you can get them, you know, I mean, it's going to be different for everybody, but I'm just saying for the majority thereof, they're not going to really grow the way you want them to grow. It's going to take a long time. And so you just take it the way you know, you see it. And, you know, and because it's not a personal reading, you know them better than I do. I'm just, you know, giving you the details of how I see it for the majority thereof. Spirit says yes. There's going to be a lot of forgiveness, but there could be success by yourself, okay? And there can also be peaceful resolutions within this scenario as well. Doesn't mean you have to, you know, completely fight. It just means that what I said was I don't see them coming towards you the way you might want them to do so, because they need to improve a lot of health issues within themselves, like mental maturity and stuff of this nature that they need to take action on. Okay, so they need a lot of growth. If you feel like you're the one that can take this on and actually do this for them, awesome. You know, what I would say is don't expect too much, you know, until they really start getting through the process. Because in seriousness, yeah, and a lot of you are just going to let go because there's nothing you can do. Okay, and others of you, like I said, there will be a compromise, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for that compromise. I'm just saying, you know, if you're looking for some big, adorable, you know, and not looking for this is going to go back and forth until they actually have a transformation that's going to take a while to do so. They really have to improve health and really mature. They need maturity, right? Okay, and that was for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.